My people, my lovely people, this is me, Julian Ehab from Notes Punch again with another first impression this time. Today's first impression is gonna be from the house of Profumum Roma again. I've been trying to discover more and more about this house and became one of my favorite houses so far. Out of the quality, the percentage of the actual juice, the oil in the those fragrances, the performance, the longevity, and projection and everything. I think this is a great house, and it's a great bang for your buck. It just lasts you a long time, and you don't really need to apply much. So, in my opinion, probably the bottles are a bit on the expensive side, but if you just can get like a partial bottle or like a decan or something, I think it's convenient enough. So today's first impression. I just want to give another shout out to my boy Jeffrey Hoare again. He who hooked me up with another profumum with another free gift. So I really do appreciate that, buddy. Thanks a lot. Anyway, my first impression it's going to be profumum roma dulcis in fundo. Dulcis in fundo. As a matter of fact, I sniffed that before. I just got a spray on my wrist yesterday, so I am familiar with how's it smell like, kind of, So I got a little idea of how it smells like, but I'll just redo it again. Here you go. That's my okay. It is strong. I know. I know when I cough, guys, it's just extremely potent. It's extremely strong, and this one is. I remember, I think yesterday or before yesterday, I just got a little spray on my wrist, and it just lasts me like a long time, and it was like really projecting like crazy, which is something I really enjoy. This one, guys, like yesterday when I first sprayed it, it reminds me like right off the bat of the we buy a cake with, like, strawberry shortcake, right? So we make our strawberry shortcake by buying the angel food cake by itself and just add strawberries and whipped cream. So if you buy if you guys are familiar with the angel food cake, it smells exactly like it, in my opinion. It's just like a really big note of vanilla and citruses. I don't know about the angel food cake, but it just, in my opinion, is just like the first thing I got out of my first whiff out of this. It was just that strawberry shortcake. I know people's gonna tell me, there's no strawberry, this and that, but I'm that's what I'm telling you. Before the strawberry, if you make it, if you guys are making your own strawberry shortcake, you just buy this angel food cake and just make it in your own. It's kind of a lighter version of actually actual cakes. It's just like lighter and fluffier and yeah, and not that as heavy. So angel food cake, that's what it reminds me of. Another thing, because of the citruses and orange. When I was in Morocco, when I was a kid, I used to go to the beach a lot. And there's those beach vendor. They have like the ice cream beach vendors. They have their own like kind of like a mini fridge. They hang it off like around their neck, and they just walk by the beach, so people, if like it's really hot, and people like tend to buy like those ice cold waters or like ice creams or like popsicles or all those kind of stuff, so one of the most favorite like popular popsicles that those beach vendors sell, they call it polo in Moroccan, which is like a popsicle. It's kind of like orange, vanilla creamy popsicle, like that's how it smells like. And it smells like that. And like it's kind of like reminds me of how it tastes like, which is delicious. And it was, I remember I was at a time I was a teenager and I didn't have a lot of money, and that one, it was like really cheap. I think it was like 50, no, not 50, like 20 cents at a time. So 20 cents, I'm talking about like what, 20 years ago. And yeah, it was convenient. I can afford 20 cents at a time. So it was like my favorite beach snack or ice cream or dessert, or you call it whatever you guys want to call it. Like, it was delicious and it was affordable for me at the same time. So this polo, or like orange creamy vanilla popsicle, it was a big hit at a time, and it probably still is. I'm not sure. So, but dulcis and fundo just reminds me a lot of uh, polo, the orange creamy popsicle, or angel food cake. It's pretty strong and it's pretty sweet. So if you guys not into your sweet stuff, probably that one's not gonna be for you. But I personally adore it. I think it's just a masterpiece, and like I was like, hey, I think I've been like missing out that I just recently uh, get my nose on this, because like in my opinion this is a total bottle worthy for me, and I can't wait to probably when I finish this 10 ml, which is gonna last me a long time. I'm definitely just buying a bottle of this, because like in my opinion this is just a great buy, and it smells awesome. And if you like into your sweet gourmand kind of thing, this gonna be out of your out of your alley, guys. So yeah, I'm really excited about this one, and I think it's just a great bang for your buck at the same time. Uh, so this is for dulcis in fundo from profumum roma. I think this is just an awesome scent, guys. If you guys like your sweet vanilla, and I think the vanilla and the citruses with the orange here made to the extreme, and just really extremely well done in my opinion. But I know that a lot of people, they don't really like it because it is just too sweet for them. But I like sweet stuff, so I really don't mind that at all. So profumum roma dulces in fundo, it's a definite buy for me, and I'm really excited of wearing this in these coming days. So the next one, it's another profumum roma, and it calls acqua viva. I personally never sniffed that one. I have no idea how it smells like, so I'm just gonna get that right in front of you guys and see how it goes. So acqua viva profumum roma. So, oh, my turtles in the back are like, they want some food. Oh wow, wow, it's extremely tart. Like, this is the tartest thing that I ever smelled. Oh, okay. I know exactly how it smells like, what it reminds me of. Uh, like a couple of weeks ago, yeah, like maybe last week, like, yeah, within the past 2 weeks, my brother-in-law, who was graduated from college, and he requested an ice cream cake from a very known shop in West Hollywood, and he lives like an hour away. It could be like 2 hours with traffic. So so we had like we purchased that cake like 48 hours in advance, and we had to pick it up like really late at night, which when there's no traffic, and we can drive for this an hour, and it's not hot, so this ice cream cake wouldn't melt on the way for the next day. So that's what we did, and it was like for this very famous shop. Like, it was like a really long line, and I was like, hey, we're here anyway. I personally not a big fan of this shop. I think their stuff is like really sweet, not into my alley, dessert and ice cream wise. So, this ice cream cake turns up being like really good, surprisingly for me. And but we took like a really long, like took us like an hour just to, and we ordered that cake like 48 hours in advance, but we had to wait like for an hour in line just to get that cake. So when we get there, so I was like, hey, I'm feeling like some sorbet. So I didn't know which sorbet. My favorite sorbet is mango sorbet, but they didn't have any mango sorbet there. So I just got myself a lemon sorbet. So and that's my very first time me like really tasting lemon sorbet. I never really had it before. So I got it, and the my out of my first taste, my first spoon out of this lemon sorbet, it was like extremely tart. It makes me like kind of like twitch, and it's just like extremely tart. And that's what happened to me when I smelled Aqua Viva. It is extremely tart. It just reminds me of this concentrated lemon sorbet, which is great. I loved it. And I was like, oh, I love this lemon sorbet. I'm just gonna come often now to this specific shop just to order my lemon sorbet because I really liked the tartness out of it, and it wasn't as sweet, but it was juicy in the same time. So for me, I thought this lemon sorbet, it was like a great buy, and it's just something that I never really had the chance to have it before. So with this profumum roma acqua viva, I just got the same vibe. It smell honestly, in my opinion, it just smells like if you have in your city or in your area like a really Italian higher end sorbet like places. You know sort of not the like it has to be like really original, really natural, ingredients and stuff. It and you if you get like a lime or lemon sorbet, that's how this one that's how it smells like exactly. Um it's so tart, so in your face, but in a good way. It's just so refreshing. You know how like when it's like really hot and you just get like yourself a lemonade and just makes you feel good and just like kind of like quench your thirst. That's the feeling I got out of it. And then we're having a really hot day today, so I think Profumum Roma Aqua Viva, it would just be an excellent summer scent for like a really extremely hot day. It would just have the same vibe, the same equivalent of drinking a lemonade with and I think it smells also. I think it's much stronger than dulcis and fundo. I think it is much stronger than dulcis and fundo. It smells phenomenal, guys. I feel like I've been missing out one more time, and I think Aqua Viva, it's another bottle worthy for me. Oh man, I'm just gonna be spending a lot of money, and I think my goal of buying like 30 bottles for my collection, I think I have to kind of like make it a little bit longer. Anyway, I have to stretch it out a little bit. So, Profumum Roma Aqua Viva. I think it's an awesome summer scent. I think yeah, it would be one of my top 10 best summer scents ever so far because of the freshness. The best lemon, honestly, that I ever smelled. I never smelled anything like it before. I never really smelled anything as natural as this before. It even reminds me like of this lemon sorbet that I've been having. It's got the lemon pulp in it, just to tell you how natural it is. It's just you get like a scoop and you eat it, and you just get some pulp out of those you get some of those lemon pulps. And seriously, I can't taste the lemon pulps out of this profumum roma acqua viva. It smells so natural. It's just unbelievably well done, in my opinion. This is another bottle worthy. I don't think it's gonna be like a whole bottle worthy. I think it's 100 ml, just too much, because I think it's just too strong. But if I can find like a partial bottle, like a 40, 50, 60 ml or something, I think it'll be a good buy, and it's just gonna be last you a long time. Just like out of a 5 ml, and just get myself just like a little spray, and it is just super strong. And I know a fragrance when it's strong, when it just like kind of like projects that much out of my wrist. And as I said from my previous videos, guys, usually like fragrances doesn't really last on my wrist that often, doesn't really project as often out of my wrist for some reason. But this one, it's an amazing scent. So I'm really excited, and it was like this one of the best think buy, like decant buys. This one was a gift, but like still, those two so far, one of my best profumum roma. Those are just two amazing scents in my book, and they're both of them, they're total bottle worthy. And I can't wait just to wear dulcis and fundo for its vanilla sweetness, polo, popsicle, orange cream vanilla type of thing, or like strawberry shortcake, or the angel food cake, which is an amazing gourmand. And I love my gourmand. I think gourmands is one of my favorite fragrances. I just really do enjoy them a lot. And acqua viva, the the best, the ultimate summer scent. I think that to be honest with you guys, that really kick neo or mosaic to the curve, with all due respect, obviously. Acqua viva, it just, they do smell different, but like the lemon and the citruses wise in here, it just like kicked everything else to the curb, to be honest with you. It's the purest, the most natural thing I ever smelled, and I'm really excited. I'm really glad about him. Thank you guys for watching my first impression again. Please rate, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what you guys think of Profumum Roma House in general, or Dulcis and Fundo, or Acqua Viva. Thank you guys so much, and peace.